What is up, accurate traders? This is Monya, the best volatility indices trader. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys the 99.99% accurate volatility indices strategy that I use to place the trades that you see that are in profit on my screen. It's a very simple strategy that you can try out right now and make some profits as soon as you finish watching this video. So let's get right into how it works, how you can wait for the perfect setup, and how you can execute the perfect trade. So I'm going to pick a chart right now that we're going to start analyzing on first, and then we'll look at other examples that we have. We have got V75 right there in profit. We've got V75 1S in profit as well. We also have our V25 and our V50 1S in profit. And on the other side of our indices, we have boom and crash indices that are also in profit, our crash 500 and our boom 1000, and we all got those profits by using this very simple strategy. So stay up until the end so that you learn how it works. I'm going to start off with V75 1S because that's the first one on our volatility indices, and we're going to analyze and see how we manage to get into a trade using this strategy. So going on to my V75 1S, you can see that we managed to get this beautiful buy trade that you see right now, as we were just coming from this previous sell that you see right there. We managed to pick up the next buy trade that the market gave us, and I'm going to show you guys how we managed to get into that trade. It was almost a zero drawdown trade. I think the maximum drawdown that we got was up to this stage, and the maximum profit that we got was up to this stage. So you can see that even with a very small lot size, you would have made so much profit. And I'm going to show you why we are supposed to exit at this maximum profit as we proceed with the video. Okay, the first thing that we want us to do is to set up the strategy so that you guys can see what I was seeing when I placed these trades. So I'm going to clear up my charts right now. As you can see, we are now left off with a blank chart on V75 1S. I am in my 1 hour time frame, and that's where we are going to start from. Okay, so the first indicator that you're going to need is a moving average. So I'm going to go to my indicator section, click on main window, going to pick moving average, and it is going to have the following properties. The period is going to be 14, the shift is going to be 0, the method is going to be exponential, apply to close, and there are no levels on this indicator. Then we move on to our visualization. Please allow it to be on all time frames so that all time frames you can see these indicators, and this applies for all the indicators we're going to install on this strategy. Okay, and then when you're styling or the color of your indicator, I'm going to choose the green color, and I'm going to click done. And as you can see right there, we now have a green line running across our charts, which is our EMA 14. Please try and follow the same colors that I'm using. You can later on customize once you are comfortable with the strategy and once you understand the strategy. Okay, moving on, we need another indicator under our main window, and again it is a moving average, but this time the period is going to change. We're going to change the period to 15. The shift will remain as 0, the method will remain as exponential, apply to close. And what is going to change next is just the color. I'll change it to red on my style, and I'll click done. And as you can see, we now have the red line as well on our charts, and that's our EMA 15, our EMA 50. Okay, 50. And this EMA 50 acts as our trend line. I'm going to explain further as we go, and you also see as we go that this is actually the trend line that our price action is following. Okay, next we're going to need another indicator. This time we're going to need an oscillator, and it's going to be a stochastic oscillator, and it's going to have the following properties. We're going to have a percentage K period of 1, percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, a price field of low over high, a method of simple, and we're going to need these very important levels on our charts. We're going to need level 20 and level 80, and our level 20 is going to be our buy zone, and our level 80 is going to be labeled as our sell zone. Okay, Once you're done, you simply click done. And I want you to take note of the styling of our stochastic oscillator. Please make sure that the main and the signal have these white colors or the same color as your background color. Okay, then if you click done, what you see down there should be these two levels only. Your buy zone that starts from level 0 going to level 20, which is this section, and then we've got the level a sell zone which starts from level 80 going to 100. Okay, and nothing else inside your chart. Then last but not least, we're going to need another indicator, but now it's going to go under our indicator window 1. So I'm going to click on indicator window 1, then click moving average, and this time the period is going to change to 10. Everything else remains the same except the color, of course. I'm going to change it to black, and we're going to click done. And now, as you can see, we now have our full strategy installed, and what is left is basically understanding how the strategy works. When do you buy and when do you sell? I'm also going to be explaining the trades that I actually entered into so that you guys can see where we are coming from and where we are going. So I'm going to start off by explaining a buy setup, and then we'll look for a sell setup, and then we'll discuss how you can also get these setups on your own and trade them on your own. It's a very simple strategy, like I said. So let's get right into it. The first thing that you need to identify on your charts is the momentum of the market. And we said with this strategy, it's very simple. You are supposed to follow this black line first, which is down below, and it's going to tell you what the market is doing at any particular point in time. So here we can see that we were going down. This black line was pointing downwards, and it was going pointing downwards and downwards, and this shows that there were more sellers than buyers in the market, which means that there were more people that were pushing the market down more than they were pushing up. And as you can see from the charts, we can see that there are more bearish candlesticks than the bullish candlesticks, right? So we agree on that, and we got to this black line, then got to this level 20. And what it means now is the amount of sellers that we have in the market is about to be exhausted. Doesn't mean it has ended, just means that in an expected market cycle, this is where we expect the amount of sellers to end, right? So basically, when you see your black line reaching your buy zone, it means the sellers are no longer that important, or are most likely going to be out of the market right now, as they have sold enough in the market, right? So that's our first sign. The first sign is our momentum indicator has to tell us that we have an opportunity to change from sellers to buyers, okay? But you don't enter into the market just because you've seen this momentum indicator acting like this. You still have to wait for other confirmations on price and other trading principles. Remember, all your other trading principles still apply. Even if you are using indicators, your support and resistance does not change, your trend lines do not change, your candlesticks information don't change, your candlestick analysis don't change, okay? So once I've identified this, I'm going to mark this area because I'm now in a buy zone. Now I'm going to go to my charts and look for more buying opportunities or more buying reflections on my charts. So the second thing is you want to see a break of market structure. Remember, we've agreed that the market has been falling, right? Now you want to see a break of this falling structure, right? That is what we call a break of market structure. It basically means a stop to this falling structure. And how do we identify that? There's so many ways you can do it, but with this strategy, it's very simple. Just look for when your candlesticks cross to be above this green line. If you see candlesticks cross to be above the green line, then that's a break of a selling market structure. When candlesticks are now above your green line, then it means you are now breaking that sell structure. So you can see that previously all my candlesticks were below my green line like this, but now they are now above, and that's my sign for a break of market structure. So that's my second condition. Then I've seen that most of my conditions that I need have been exhausted from my 1 hour time frame. I can move down to smaller time frames to look for those entries, right? Which is what we call top-down analysis, and this is also coupled with time frame lending. Okay, So I'm going to go to my 30-minute time frame and I'm going to look for my final confirmation. And you guys know that the final confirmation is a golden cross, whereby the green line and the red line cross each other. If you don't understand these terms correctly, please make sure you watch my previous videos so that you get the whole concept of this strategy. Okay. So in my 10-minute time frame, I can't find anything. Let me go to my 15-minute time frame. And from my 15-minute time frame, we do have the golden cross right here. You can see the green line and the red line crossed each other, which was my final confirmation for a bullish trade. And as you can see, we entered into a bullish trade and it was profitable. Right now, we are sitting on profit, and it was as simple as following these 3 steps. Okay, so that's how you enter into a buy trade using the strategy. You have to go through the whole procedure, the whole process, and come up with a market direction. As you can see, we are deep in profit just on that. Okay, let's take a look at V75. We also have another buy trade on V75. As you can see, we took this buy trade just now. It just started. And why? Number one, we talked about the momentum indicator being in a buy zone. Number two, we spoke about the break of market structure. It occurred somewhere around here. Our candlesticks crossed to be above our green line, indicating a strong bullish momentum. And if you go to lower time frames, I think the 15-minute time frame, you can see that we have a golden cross right here. And even in the 30-minute, I think, yes, in the 30-minute time frame, we do have a golden cross around here. I think that's the closest one we used, but it could have even ended way earlier, right around this region, because all conditions were met. So actually, I'm late on this buy trade. I was supposed to start from here or here, but eventually I started from here. Still, all those entries are possible. I have people asking me, if I miss the first entry, can I enter on the second one? There is the proof that you can actually enter on your second or third entry, as long as all the conditions have been confirmed. So I had 3 opportunities to enter into this market. I missed the first one, I missed the second one, and I'm in on the third one. And all those are still confirming that we are still in a buy trade. And this is V75, guys. So this is a big movement. Okay. Then let's take a look maybe at sell setups. Do we have any? Okay, we have another buy setup here on V25, and on V50 again, it is a buy. So mostly the market was bullish. Again, here you can see why we entered into this bullish trade. It's almost obvious when you now know the strategy, right? It's almost obvious. Let me look for when we could have sold in the market. Okay, maybe let me look at it on V75, because there's this beautiful sell that we're coming from. Okay, so let me explain a sell scenario. First thing is, you start from a 1-hour time frame. Identify this position, right? Look for when your candlesticks cross to be below your green line. All right, there we cross to be below our green line. Then look for the golden cross in the 30-minute time frame. I'm sure it's available. Yes, as soon as we cross the green line at this stage, the golden cross followed. In the 15-minute time frame, again, I think it was actually quite earlier, and yes, it was right around there. So it just depends on which time frame you chose to look for the golden cross, and you could have managed to catch this beautiful sell trade. And immediately as it ended, you would have managed to grab another buy trade from the same index. So can you see how you can alternate trades, just trading one index? Most of you guys notice that I mostly trade boom 500 and crash 500, and that's because I'm just alternating them. If I come out of a buy trade on crash, I know that the next setup is obviously going to be a sell, and I'll just identify the conditions easily because I know the previous market structure, and I know the previous market structure that has been broken for us to enter into these trades. Okay, if you haven't watched my videos or some of the strategies that I taught, make sure you check out my previous videos. and you get the full concept of how exactly this works. And if you want to learn more, make sure you join our free Telegram channel. The link will be in the description box below. There are over 8,000 traders, so it's a big trading community for you that can help you grow and be part of other traders that are trading volatility indices, boom and crash, and all the other things that you can trade. And you also be able to see setups, signals, my trading results, and anything that can help you grow in that free Telegram channel. So feel free to join it. And as you guys know, I always give out a free spot in our VIP signals, and I'm going to put the winner right here on the screen for this week's winner. And congratulations, you've won yourself a free spot in our VIP signals. Some of you might be wondering how they managed to win. Make sure that you are a subscriber if you want to win. Make sure that you have liked this video, and make sure that you leave a comment down below. I always pick the winners from the comment section, and it might be someone who commented first, it might be someone who commented something interesting or anything. Just comment something in the comment section that's different from anyone, and you will be able to be added to our VIP Signals group for free and trade with us. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. We're going to dive deeper with this strategy and look into other trading setups that you can find, and other ways in which you can trade with this strategy. Like I said, there are so many ways in which you can tackle the market and find these trades. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Until next time.